We have gone for sales documents. Have we come to that point in the practice? Or the masters are still the masters?
Still in the masters.
Okay, okay. So in the practice only will come to across errors and
Yes,
issues.
yes.
Yeah, when make the sales document, lot of errors. As I told yesterday, a lot of errors will come. So you have
Yeah.
to solve those errors. We practice and we are not we are not able to solve the errors. We can discuss in the class. That's why you have to practice after each class.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
So same screen. So today we start with the first topic, and later we'll go for that. Yesterday, the theory I was showing till sales order, delivery was not done, billing was not done. So we'll go through that also. First we'll make a fresh topic, new topic, advanced topic. Then theory will check again the delivery invoice, and also we'll solve the account information error in the billing document. So we'll take the topic today, or credit manager. We'll take a topic of credit management. So we'll take a topic of credit management. How S/4HANA is handling the credit manager. So earlier the credit manager was there in the ECC that was limited to some extent, so that we can do only manual. So in the old credit manager, everything was manual, but S/4HANA credit manager, everything is automatic. Okay, so that we'll see today. So major difference is, I'll come to difference later. So these are the difference from classic in S/4HANA. I'll come to that later. So basically, in the now the credit manager is linked to FSCM. It's not coming into sales and distribution model. It's coming to FSCM, finance supply chain management. So some of things will be handled by the FSCM consultant, not SD consultant. Some of things like making formulas and all will be done by the FSCM consultant. Okay, so basically there's a difference between old credit management, new credit management. So you can't have both in the S/4HANA system. Either you go for the old system or go for the new system. That's the two options in the credit management. Okay, so basically here in the credit management and the FSCM, we have the credit limit in the BIP master data. So there are some additional things, the BIP master data. I like what we are having the role, like earlier we use the customer role, finance customer role, like that we have one more role for credit manager, the BIP master. We have the one more role for the credit management. Using the role, we will enter the credit details for the customer, his limit and all the details enter in the customer's data, BIP master data. Okay, so there's a major difference. And we have credit segment. We had a credit segment was not there. In the new credit manager, we have the credit segment. Segment means like part of the whole business, different part, maybe region wise, you can segregate the customers. So like that, we have the segment and we have risk categories, automatic risk categories. Earlier it was everything manual in the old system. The new system will sort risk category, and we can import the scores for the internal credit score from the external agencies. We can import the credit score from the external agency for the customer. Okay, and we can increase the credit limit. There are a lot of reports for the credit management. So all these are in the new S/4HANA credit management. Okay. So we have the infrastructure, we have the credit segment. The infrastructure, we can make the credit segment and sales and distribution process. So we have the credit process in the sales and distribution model as well as the finance. Under FSCM, we have two parts, one for finance, one for sales and distribution. And we can determine the credit limit and a score automatically. So you'll get the score for the credit score for the customer. So during the credit management process, we can get the score for the customer automatically, credit score. And then we can make the main credit segment. This comes under the finance under the FSCM under finance section. And we have one more segment for the sales and distribution process. There are two segments. One is for finance segment, one for SD segment. So finance segment will be is a master segment that will contain the sales and distribution segments. So this is a process. So if you go the infrastructure process, we have to get the credit segment, and there should be linked with the credit control area and linked to the company code as well as the sales area. The assignment should be between the company code and the sales area. So we have one more. It's a BP role, new BP role, UKM BP. The new BP role is UKM BP, like what we did for customer role and customer finance role. One more role you had to use UKM BP here in the BP master. So the role, you get to use one more role, UKM. UKM. So that is so you get SAP Credit Management, UKM 000, UKM 000. So once you take this one, you'll get so when you use this one, you'll get one credit profile, you'll get a credit profile. As one more tab, credit segment data. So is that available in the new? Yeah.
Sorry, Shekhar, this role is for customers or it is from SAP point of view, one single role like risk manager or something? Credit representative.
No, it's a linking with the customers, linking the customers only.
So do you mean to say that every customer should have this role?
Yeah. So they should be having the role. All the customers should get whichever customer comes from credit management concept, yeah, this is the role for the customer. Big master.
Then can it be automatically created once we create the customer master, like in ECC, when we create a sold to party, automatically we can the bill to, ship to, and pay are created. In the same way, can we replicate this role automatically? Because it will be redundant, na? It will be a redundant of data, creating each roles for a specific customer.
No. This role is a common. The role is common for all the customers.
Okay.
The role is they not create role for each customer. This is a common for the whole database. Yeah.
Okay.
So this will open.
That means when we create a customer, so automatically this role gets created, or we need to extend the.
You have to extend the role. Actually, what you are using, normally we make a bit master. We'll use the general role, and we'll use the you'll use the FLC. You'll use FLC. Okay, I'll take on the existing customer again.
Yeah, it will be easier if you can show an existing customer with what are the roles it is assigned to.
Yeah, so I'll show that. So this is general role. We guys to general role, and this is FLC. FLC both customer as well as FI customer. They both will use that. Okay, so this FI customer standard, and we'll get the company code data here. So you'll get a company code data here. This finance role. Then we'll change to customer role. Customer role. We'll get the sales area data here. So sales and distribution tab will get here. Like that, use the UKM role also. Use the UKM role also. So when you take it, we'll get so that is coming again. So in the credit profile, so once you get a role here, UKM, you will get a credit profile here. So details can enter here. And we get one more tab is credit segment data. So main tab is credit segment data. There you include you have to put the details there. So every time when all the customers, you have to use this role here. Same role can use for all the customers.
Yeah, understand. It is a separate role for each customer.
It's a separate role. It's not.
But my question is, when you create a customer, is there any possibility or provision? So automatically in the background, this role can be extended. Like.
No. You have to use manually. You have to work manually only. Because each customer you have to give the details. You can take manually only. You have to extend like a bit master to this UKM rule by manually only. There's no automatic option for that. Okay. So we get the new rule UKMPP. So once you receive the sales order of the customer, the system will verify the credit is available or not. And if it's not available, the system so either system cannot accept the order, or you can use so basically used to block the customer. So using the credit control control after that available application, the order can be blocked. It cannot go for delivery or invoice. So actually, we can block the customer so that the sales order cannot be created itself. We cannot make the sales order. When we enter the customer only, and customer when the sold to party enter the sold to party the sales order, the system will block the entry because the credit limit is exceeded. done by automatic control. We have the credit, we have the risk category. Earlier it was risk category in the old ECC. Now we have risk class. We have a risk class that you can use to, so you can segregate the customers based on the credit ratings. So you can get the credit ratings from the external agencies that can use to for the risk classes. Okay, so you can in that option we can accept the sales order or block the delivery. Using the risk class, you can take the decision whether to block or accept the sales order. The difference is risk category in the old one and risk class is the S4HANA. I will come to later. I will explain everything. This is the master big master data. So that here include the credit profile. So it's a credit profile what we are seeing here. So this is a credit profile. Look at the credit profile here. So that is the credit profile here. Okay, I got to. So it's a credit profile. That's a credit profile here. So you want to make a credit limit, the BB should be created in UK method. And credit segment determines the credit limit. So in the business partner tab, credit segment will define the credit limit. So here in the credit segment data, you have to enter the values. So okay. So you have to enter the limit here. You put a limit for the customer. And so when you assign the credit limit to the customer master data, that's a workflow approval process. That's workflow approval process. Through that, we can the management can sales manager can authorize the person if the limit is exceeded. That's through workflow process. Separate workflow approval process there. Using that, we can limit the we can have decision take decision based on the credit limit functionality. Okay. So we have the rules. We have the rules, and we can score we can maintain score. And we can use the credit group for automatically calculate credit limit. So system will automatically calculate the credit limit based on the settings you have made. So it can have any number of transactions with the customer. When the limit is exceeded, system will use the credit group and the score to determine the credit worthy of the customer. Okay, so you can we can have interface to the credit rating agency, external agencies. From there we can get the internal scores for the customer, credit score for the customer. This comes under the segment data, credit segment. So I can see it's a credit segment already. So it's a credit segment. You get details here. So there's a difference in the old one. It is FT30. Earlier the T code was FT32. Now it's not available. So you have to go for this one only, FSCM credit management. So you have to go for you have to activate FSCM in the credit management in the S4HANA system. So this is not available in the new system now. In the S4HANA, this FD32 is not available.
So it will be managed by BP transaction only, right?
Yeah, so it's a BP transaction. Yeah, it's the same with BP transaction. And you can link with the conditions like pricing procedure. You can link with the pricing procedure that credit management the functionality can link with the pricing procedure. I'll come to this later. We'll see in the detail of the system. We'll link with the pricing procedure. We'll link the pricing procedure for the credit limit functionality. So you can see that option here. So when you make the sales order, so if the credit manager is checked and if not aware, it will block the sales order. Okay, so one option, what is it? So if the stock is available or not, it's like that it's already there. When you make sales order, it will check the stock available or not. And so if the sales are not confirmed, for suppose the stock is not available, so the ATP is not allowing the sales order. In that case, the credit management will not take place. So once the sales are approved from other areas also, then only credit management will take place. Suppose stock is not there, then the credit management will not work. Okay. And then you can check in the availability check, you can check in the master data. So you link we had linked the availability check in the master data. Then credit manager also will have a check on this. The sales are the quantity is not available, then credit manager check will not take place. So we have some credit rating agencies. So we'll receive the file from credit rating agencies about the scoring, about the customer score, credit score. You get from the external rating agency like a CBIL or something. You can get the rating from the different rating from the external agencies. And rating can be segregated different score. So there are different type of score. For example, for linking the risk category, each risk category has different score. Okay, so I think we'll. So this again part of the settings. I think we'll go through the settings, then we'll come here and check this one. Just we'll go to any other common point, then we will check that in the system again. There will be main credit segment that comes from the finance department, finance module, main credit segment, and that will be linked with the lower level credit segment, sales and distribution module credit segment. Okay, so that can be used for the credit as a credit assignment. Main credit segment can be used for credit assignment. That will contain the lower level credit segments in which comes under sales and distribution model. So you can enter credit limit at the client level, and that can be linked to the customers. So that's the option there. The credit segment like this one. So this part of the main credit segments and the big mass credit segment. So can use a relationship also. Can use a relationship also for the second main relationship. You can link the credit relationship also with the big master. So also in the system. And we can have the BP group. We can make a BP group for the the BP group. We can link the central group. See the BP group. When you make the UKM 000, that will be BP group, and that can link to the credit segment. Or we can create one more. So the finance department credit segment can be linked with the BP master. So that will be part of the credit segment, the finance accounting credit segment. Now comes the main credit segment. We'll go so in the system now. I'll refer the side by side, refer to this PPT. So here go for BP master. Okay, so setting comes under, so we'll go for settings first, then we'll go for the execution. So the credit management, we go for the sales and distribution, the old ECC system, the sales and distribution, and the basic function, we get the credit limit. So here we get the credit segment, credit control option. So credit management, risk management is part of the ECC, earlier ECC. So here, so nothing is there. There's no option to enter anything in the credit management. Because S/4HANA, not you can have either one credit, the main credit management, the old credit management, or new credit management, and the S/4HANA system already is executed for the main automatic credit control. So there nothing is there in the old sales and distribution folder. Okay, this also requires some standard settings. So you can go for credit management in the S/4HANA under FSCM. So it comes under FSCM. So here, so finance supply chain management, you got credit management. So credit management. So first we'll go for credit list monitoring. Here are some master data. Can get credit segment, get the credit segments. Okay, can get the credit segments here. Then rating procedure. Customer credit group, that's what I showed here. This BP group, the credit group we can make from that. Then formula, we can maintain formula also. So formula is maintained by the FSCM consultant. These things can be maintained by the FSCM consultant, not by the SD consultant. Okay, but we can. I'll show you what the things are. I'll show you. If you want, you can try that with the new formulas. Okay, then we have a business partner. So here nothing. So here everywhere you can activate a new BADA. BADA you can activate for this automatic credit manager. So you go for the enhancements. You have to activate all the BADAs. Okay, so you can activate all the enhancements here. So first we go for credit segments. Okay, so I already made this one. So you'll go for new entries. So go for new entries. I'll give something like some code I can give here. Some code. So this is actually for the finance accounting credit segment. What you're making is for finance credit segment. So you can give a name for this one. So already I made that for the last when I was showing this one. When you made a sales order, the error came. When you made a sales order, the error came. Credit segment not assigned to the controlling area. So that I made the credit segment here. I made credit segment. This one I made last class. TRG this one. So there are details inside. There are details inside. So the name and the currency and the exchange rate EM you can take. And credit segment, you can there are three options. So main segment level only, or segment on segment level only, or both level. So there are three options to credit check option. At what level credit check can be done. Okay, then we got the overdue days. So
and what is the difference between this one?
Which one?
The credit check.
So credit check. So suppose you are giving the the total credit limit is 1 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees. So this will assign to the main credit segment. Will assign to the main credit segment, and we have many sub segments, SD segments. SD1, we got different segments. We are giving SD1, SD2 like this one. So now this 10 lakh can be distributed to each of the things. So under, for example, this one, the SD1 can have 50,000 or 5 lakh, and SD2 have 5 lakh. So it will divide into the lower level segments. So overall credit limit, it can be divided into SD1 and SD2 credit segments. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So segment levels. And here's the case type. Let me see some case type. So like, so case means like once you it's basically based on customers' credit history, you get some cases like increase the limit, increase the credit limit, or modify the credit limit. You have some option that's called case is that. So that you can link here. You can link the case. Little explain that part. That can be linked here. Here are some cases are there. I'll show later what is the case. We'll see later part. So that will link here. That can be, for example, assessment or some options are there. So I'll come to later. So this, when you see the cases, we can check this one. So then we have some overdue grading days. So overdue days. So basically for the link with the dunning process, we can add that, and this overdue days you can add here. Different dunning levels. Each days. Each days you can link the this one. So this is the credit segment. This is a credit segment. You can go for new entries. You can go for new entries and make this. Go to new entries and can make the new credit segment. So already made last year. So I'm not deleting. I'm using that old credit segment. This one. So next, define rating procedure. Define rating procedure. So no need to make anything new here. We can use all the existing rating procedure. No need to make anything new. If you want, you can try that, but no need to use that. No, you can use the already existing rating procedure. And see, or if you open this one, for example, I'll take this one. So this maintained language is just showing German language, some of the things. So for example, I take the, we'll take the internal customer, we'll take this one. Okay, this is the one SAP 0INT internal customer rating and WCAN result of rating. Okay, it's not anything. So you can enter rating here. We go for new entries, some rating, can the rank. So it's done manually. So based on the internal rating from the customer rating given by the external agency, can bring the rating and you can use a rank. So I'll show an existing one. So we'll take this one. Will be like this one. So this rating one code and the rank will get the option here. So it's different ratings. So this rating linked with the next step, coming steps. So it's very good. Like that, we can maintain some rating rank. Then customer credit group. So this is only information purpose only for reporting and information purpose only. Let's make a credit group here. This will be linked in the Beatmaster. This will be linked in the Beatmaster. Then formula parameters. So that's if you go for first you go for different formula. Actually start from here. This will be done by the FSCM consultant. But you want to learn, you can try that. So here we have the formula parameters. So like this, the parameters will be there. For example, additional credit limit, some more options are there. Go for additional credit limit. These are all the formula parameters. These are all the standard formula parameters. If you go for this one and go for the, we have the group for score formula like this. Again, select this one. Go for the assign parameter groups. So link the groups here. Again, take this one. We got the limit formula. So again, if you select this and go for. So this first step for the formula. And I can go for these parameters to categories. So like this, a link here. So it's a parameter category can make like this one. So the formula parameter. This parameter used in the formula definition. Once you go for different formulas. So like this will come. For example, take this one for private customer or business customers. We'll take this one, or you can go for business customers or B2C, business to customers or business to business. So go for formula editor. Click on formula editor. So when you practice, go through all these things. Try to make your own settings. You can try that. So this, for example, this is the formula. We came here. So this is a formula for this bankrupt. For bankrupt, this is a formula. So blacklist business partner X. So what is X? What is like we got the X option. This X will be different somewhere else. So go here. So that's so X is defined. Okay, so the basically X means that's applicable. X means applicable. So go for here. So it is applicable for the. So we took this one. So bankruptcy is for X means under bankruptcy. So this, like this, we are doing the formulas. So go for anything else. You can, for example. So everything can be used for the formulas. These are different formula types. For example, affidavit. We can use software. If it will come here. So you can use the formula to make this. Like here can the. So here these are the 0 means 0 means not selected and X means selected. So like that we have the option here. Okay, so you can use formula. You can, if it will come here.
Shekhar, sorry to interrupt here. So
okay.
This where we are setting this indicator in business partner.
Which indicator?
This
formula.
Blacklisted is equal to X. You are saying correct? Are we setting this at BP level? Blacklist business partner is equal to X, they're saying, correct?
Okay, that one. So that that we are not making here. So that's internally, it's internally linked to the other options. It's linked to the other options. So go here. So you're not linking directly here. So it is done automatically. It is linked with the so categories or the credit segments, not in the business partner, not linked to business partner, not linked to business partner. So in the following steps it will be assigned. The following step will assign to the particular activities. Yes, yeah. So following activities will enter that. So this link to the other option.
Say it will set automatically.
Yeah, it will say
based
so.
on this
Yeah,
formula.
so calculates basically based on is automatically calculated based on this formula.
Okay. So we can't see directly at the table level, you mean to say?
Yeah, so yeah, we can't see. So it's a link to, in background to the other option, other activities.
Okay.
So this formula designed by the FSCM consultant.
Okay.
Okay, so next we have rule for credit limit calculation. So we are defining a rule for scoring credit limit calculation. So okay. So yeah, we have some more rules here. So for example, so B2B or so B2B or new. So there are some different rules. We can make your own rules also. What is inside? We can see that. So go for score. So we have the score formula. So what is in the formula? You can use here. The formula can be used here. And so validity period, validity days. This formula, this rule valid for how many days? And again, select this. Go for credit limit. So again, we get the formula. So we get the credit score and the formula, credit segment and the formula. So like this, validity period 180 days. Again, if you go for this one, so you can select again validity period. It's a rating procedure. So you can link the rating procedure. So rating procedure again. So ext1 was created. So that is created under rating procedure that will link there. Sorry. The rating procedure created that can link that step in that step we can link. Sorry, ext1 that can be listed. Can be linked to that. Okay, so to create your own rule, you can go for new entries. You can go for new entries and make your own rule. So it contains score. So where the formula and the validity period, and again credit limit. Link the credit segment. Link the credit segment with the credit limit here. And the rating procedure selection. So validity period and the rating procedure link to validity period. Can use the ID type. So if the customer is having any particular credit or document type, you can link the ID type. So possible selections are. So like you can get one ID. So you can link this identification number, card number. Okay, so this will be used for the credit score from the external agencies. That this ID type can be linked with the external agencies. Okay, this is one thing. So next one, risk class. Create risk class. This really it was the ECC. It was risk. What was the risk category? Now it's risk classes. Risk classes. So it's basically this one only scoring method. So based on risk class only, so credit score will be calculated. So no different risk means 100 score to 120 score and low default and medium default and high default, very high default. So we'll maintain the score here. So when you get the score from the external agencies when the system calculates internally, automatically the credit score, it will assign here. So if it is good, the score is 10, then comes under very high default risk. This can be related to the beep master later. So these are default categories. These are the risk categories. So there's no setting, only you define the scoring method here. The attribute is not needed. So that's
Is it mandatory to link with external agents?
No,
or,
not mandatory. Not mandatory. It's optional. It's optional only.
If it is optional, then what is the regular process? Like if we don't have the score, like
So
how will
system
we
can be,
define the risk categories?
so system will be able to calculate internally. So there are some reports. From the reports you can find out the different customer credit limits, how much exceed, everything I get from that. Score also can be calculated internally. There's some, you can make the score internally also without external also. The option is available. This will calculate internally the credit score. The process will see that. Internal scoring also available. Internal scoring also available. So this again for the technical part. The all technical part linked with the NetWeaver. So then the credit limit, we have credit limit check request. Here also, so this is related to the external technical part. Your web interface, you can, so some screens are there. External can be, this body handle can be executed. So then we credit limit check, we get the option here, define blocking reasons. Can we create your own reason for blocking? The standard available. So you can link the there's a event category. Event category means, so these are event categories. So once credit limit check done, you can link the events. For example, 100% utilization or something can link that is event categories. Event category. I'll show later what's event category store. So these are event category can be created manually, and you can use during the credit history, credit management history. You can use this event category. So once the credit limit exceeded, what is the further process that can be defined here? Okay, this one blocking reason. You can create your own blocking reason like this one. The info categories are not needed, and there's some information about that one. So like you make your own information categories. Then field, and then not needed, then field groups. So I guess we can get the field name. So this basically done by the programmer. You can create your own field name. These are again, it's already created a field name. Can see there are some field names. A lot of field names are there. So this can be linked here. It's already made by developer. It's already there. One go for new in this, then I can link the field name here. And link field group there. So everything is available. Everything is in the standard system. The checking rules. So we got checking rules. So yeah, these were the so we got statistical and dynamic check is there. So all checks are only statistical or only dynamic. You can settings. So go for checks. So it's a checks for the check rule 01. And again take this one, go for credit segment. We link the credit segment here. For example, we can link our credit segment. So go for new entries and make a credit segment. So I made a tier, this is a credit segment for me. We can take this and go for for query. So this basically for query, the queries for reporting purpose we are using this one. So I think it cannot be done here. So we need a system and all. So this so you can use system group. So only for queries, basically for query. So related part we can check this one. So not related to the execution. Doing the for that reporting purpose we will check later on. So these are for the, so we got document credit decision, DCD, we got some documented credit decision. So that is basically some, so one to see the, for the management purpose, to view the credit history and the credit what we have the customer. So this can be used by the management for the case history. These are related to the case history. So case search. So case search is so for example, okay. So when you come to the when you finish, we'll see that case history. You can see that. So this basically the case search. For case search, you can use option document credit decisions. So that's a profile there. So we got something like this one, and contains the, for example, this contains the secret selections fields. Like so some fields are the case attributes. So this attribute can be created earlier. So this attribute was created the earlier step. Here we have the attributes here. We have the attributes. Where we saw that. So we have the attribute we saw somewhere. That attributes can be linked here. Where we saw that under master data. We got the attributes. This attribute display. So that can be linked. This can be linked in the case profile here. Profile case. So selection fields and attributes, and again go for this one and got modified fields. So here also maybe one more attribute. So that this is all can directly not used in the process. So when you go for that external agency importing and the reporting by query raising and all, you can use this option, the attributes and all. So not used directly in the credit management. Okay. So all things are not, you can leave all these things. So all the technical things, you can leave this one. Can all this is part of the, so you can see all are part of the network and the technical thing. Will be taken by the taken care by the functional technical consultant. And we got the enhancements. These all are bad, and you can execute this enhancements. So once the DCD document credit decision. So once the management decides about the credit management, so that can be activated here. So the document credit decision that can be used for the enhancement. 1 second. So that was okay. That's we got documented credit. This documented credit sections. So that can be linked with the other it's a basically report. So basically it can link with the reports. So that can you have to activate the enhancement. So we get some liability categories. Can leave this one. So we can define the events. So events means so for the customer, how many times it was cancelled, blocked, and all. We can see that option here. So you can see that one follow on process. So after credit limit check is done, you can follow this. So you can calculate score and start workflow. So once the customer is blocked for the credit limit, you can go through the approval procedure through the workflow, this workflow, and also get the score. So once the credit limit check is done, it's history. The following event is only we will calculate the score automatically or manually, and we can start overflow for the blocking the sales orders. That is the event. So event basically this is like the events. But if I go to something else, we'll learn other follow-on process. That's again, so calculate it for partner's accounts as well as determine risk class. So these are called events. After the credit check, we'll get the events. These events can this report against the easy access menu. In the easy access menu, these reports are available. So you can see that in the easy access. In the front end, you can see that reports all the options. Then go for logistics, then go for sales and distribution. Then we have credit management. So you have the master data here. Master data, these are different. So make it the business partner, and get some more options are there. So you can link for, you can request for new credit limit request. Case T code for credit limit request, and here the mass changes options are there. You can change the score across the system. And list all the report lists, all reports are available. So here we'll have the profile segment that you can use the reporting purpose. You can use that. You have documented credit decisions, what is on the IMG. So here also you can go for each case. For each customer, you can define different cases, you can go through that. So all the reports are available. Okay, so these all are linked to the reporting section. What we saw that is all linked to the reporting sections. And you can activate all these enhancements. The next one is integration with accounting, account receivable and accounting and SD model. So integration with account receivable, accounting and sales and distribution. So here some important steps are there. First with accounts, finance accounting with accounts. First you can deactivate SAP credit management. So you don't want this new credit management, you can deactivate. Then you go for the old method only. So you can the automatic the credit manager can be used or not. So in this work, whether you want to use the credit manager or not going to use the credit manager, that can be deactivated here. Can be deactivated here. Okay. So next one is so BADI. We have talked this BADA, activation of credit management. We already done that. So for credit management, we activate the and this body. It's already activated. It's already in active status. The credit control area, different credit control area, they're already defined in the interview structure. It's already there. For me, it was this RKC. We get RKC as a credit control area. So instead of that TRG, I made RTS that day. It's also TRG also. So the credit control should be gated in the. You can either get from here or you can get from the interview structure. Same thing what is in the interview structure, same thing will be there. This can be used for the, we can link the risk category here also. We can link the risk category, what are gated in the, that risk configuration can link here also. Actually, still we cannot link it. Basically, this is a part of the old ERP system, old EC system. This is already, but so only make it a credit control area. Okay, only credit control, and the update you can take it. So the old method of updating you can take it. Risk category will be again part of the, you can see nothing is working here. So together you can use that one, two can use that. This already know that this category that update options here. Whether you want to consider open sales order view or delivery billing document, so options are there. Okay, so no need to be, so basically it's no need to enter credit limit and that because at the BMOS level we are entering the credit limit. So these are not needed. That define the credit control area. Then credit segment. This is the main credit segment for the system for the company. Is a main credit segment. Comes from the finance setting. So I go already made this. There is no setting inside. So only make the segment is just type the code and name. So already made for RTGS. It's already there. This comes from finance account. This segment comes from finance accounting. You can call this a master segment. It's a master segment. It will contain the lower level segments. Then credit, so next you get asking credit control area and the credit segments. What a credit segment we made earlier, we are linked with the credit control area. So here, so for me already done. So that we did that one. For credit control area, so TRGC I linked this credit segments. We already made a credit segment in the finance account that we have to link here. For credit control area, link the finance accounting credit segment. Main credit segment. Okay, then some credit exposure categories. This export category, some categories are there. There's no setting inside. It's for interest purpose only. And assign permitted credit control layer to company code. So which are credit control layer you want to assign to the company code. So it's already there. So you can link the company code and the credit control area. It's not a mandatory one. You can do that also. For the company is not there. You can go for new entries. Link the so for the company code, what are permitted credit control areas? You can go for new entries and assign that also. So company code is TRG and just TRGC. Link the company code to the credit control area. We have already done in the interview structure, so no need to do this one. The next is the reconciliation account, the part of the finance module. Summary enhancements are there. Next one is SD model. The credit management for the check with the SD model. So here, for the deactivate, the option is available here also. You can deactivate the credit management. Then we get the, so here we want to activate the credit management for the sales and distribution module. You have to activate the body here. You activate the body for the customer side sales and distribution credit manager, you get activate here as an enhancement. By default, everything already activated. So different credit area. So already see this one. So it's coming here also. So again repetition. And different credit segment is not. This is different. This is different. This for finance accounting. This for the SD model. So here. So you go for. Sorry, it's a credit area. No, sorry, not this one. It's already made a credit area. The same will be here. So I told about this one. Different credit segment. This for the finance account. This for the SD model. So different credit segment. So I made this one. It's RTGS. So just in just name and code. No, there's no setting inside. Then credit control area, credit segment. We are linking the credit segment with the credit control area. This will link the credit control area. So again, find the credit control area. And link the credit segment from the SD model. So here, for TRGC, I link the credit segment, this one. So I link the credit control area, we get linked with the credit segment. So next step is assign this and credit control area should be assigned to sales area. It should be in the credit control area here. So yeah, find the sales organization. I got to link that sales organization, and you got to link the credits here. Send that link the credit control area. So our credit control area was TRGC. So for us it is. So that TR, this is my credit control area, sales organization, distribution channel division. This is my credit control area, TRGC. So link that with the sales area. So link the credit control area to the sales area. And we have some credit exposure categories. This is all standard one, nothing is needed, information purpose. And some enter settings. So we have the option here is basically for the procedure, partner procedure, and the pricing procedure, and that is there. So go for condition procedures, link the pricing calculator procedure. So some procedures, for example, so we'll take our standard one. So it contains the settings here. That it's the same price and basic pricing control. So there you get enable that. So we'll have the option here. Okay, so just I forgot this after the break. I'll show you this one. Actually, I forgot something here. So here to link that. So we have the. So about the pricing, I'll update after the class. We'll continue with this one. This about the pricing. So the break will just update you. So you link, if you have the procedure, we got the calculation procedure. That can be linked with so here. We have the debates and we have that. Okay, I'll come to the part after the. So here. So I'll take this after the check after the break. I'll check this one. We have the control. So different condition type will be there. So here, so PR00. Just a forgot where should activate this. I'll give this and after the break I'll show you this one. This pricing concept I'll show after the break. Okay. So the partner conversation partner. So this so can with the partner object we can maintain all the options are available. So link the partner with customer or so again it's a part. It's basically partner. It's basically a partner definition. And go for change of the customers, go for change option, link the partners here. Sales will come here. So link the partner for the customer level or go for the sales header level. Partners can be linked here. Okay, it can be linked here. Then the output types for the messages, output types. So that also already everything is there. So So it's all repeated here for. So basically, so for example, you want the credit output, the result of credit output, then you can use this document, this output types, message types. Then for some of things are creating delivery due in from order. So from the order, all delivery pending deliveries can be linked here. So this is not part of the credit bill link. So there's some additional things are added here. So not directly related to the credit management. So like a goods issue also. Next one is the so item category. We have to activate the credit management for the item at the item category level. So here, if you want for 10, you have to activate 10. You have to activate 10 for the credit segment check. So 10 credit management check it is activated here. Credit is active. So you have to activate the credit management for the item category level also. Item category level also you activate the credit management check. Main authorizations. So that so this we are not taking that one. Then we have different credit groups. We have different credit groups. Like so all are information purpose only. There's no setting inside. You can make your own credit group. Document credit, so document credit group line make here. And we have absence sale document, delivery documents. So here you can activate the credit group for the sale document types as well as delivery types. So OR1, now the OR1 is for the regular standard category document type. So that you can activate the credit check. So you can check credit check, you can activate here. So go for check credit. So options are there. So you can go for credit automatic credit control. And the credit group will be can assign a credit group. Ultimately, early steps you can link the sales order group here. This for the sales document type activation. Then go for the delivery type. So why delivery type is given so that so you can block the customer at the delivery during the sales order level. So that can activate for the delivery. Well, delivery will not be allowed for the block the sales orders. That can be set here. So again, for LF, you can assign the credit group and the goods issued credit group. So you can link the sales order arguing for delivery, 03 delivery, 0 delivery, and this 03 for goods issued credit group, you can link the third one. Third one is for goods issue. So if you issue the goods separately to the customer, that can be blocked here. So these are setting for the credit management. For credit management, these are the settings. We got the different automatic credit control. Different automatic credit control. So that so we got the credit category and the risk category. So this is a risk category. So you can link the credit category with the risk categories. For example, you can go for so high risk sales orders, deliveries, goods issue, all the options are there. To make it for your company, go for new entries. The credit control area. So credit control area, I can give the credit control area, say TRGC. For TRGC. It's a risk category. So take this category. So now, so again, take this category assigned to your credit control area. So here is not there.
But Shekhar, you told me that risk categories get removed, right? And it's a risk class now.
Which one? Is risk category? Yeah.
Yeah. This looks like an old credit control setup.
Okay, so here we are showing that.
No,
No.
in earlier screen you showed that it's a risk category get replaced by risk class, right?
Yeah, risk category. Yeah, again. So it was
but here it's showing risk category, and it's a setup which looks like it's the old one. The ECC credit, right?
Yeah, so but here if you want to activate here, you can check this SAP credit management. You active for the new S4 HANA. Check this one. So risk category not replaced. So it's not replaced with the old system. So this category, what we made, where we made this category, and this category we made summary on this category.
No, are you saying that if we are not going with the FSCM, if you want to use old credit management setup, then this setup we have to do, right? Or is it also required with the new FSCM?
Yeah, it's a record because we are activating it's basically for the business partner master activation. See here, we have the option here, reaction. This is a reaction. If the credit limit is exceeded, we get the option here. So this linked with a BIP master. So basically, this linked to BIP master.
No, sorry, Shekhar. The question here is, whatever
Okay.
the configuration up till now you have done,
Yeah.
it looks more like legacy ECC system only. Whatever we had automatic credit management, right? So I
Yeah.
think what Ashish is trying to ask is, what are the changes there are between new FSCM credit management and the old, and if we want to go with the new, whether we really need to do all these, whether old credit limit parameters are prerequisite for this new, or directly we can do some different configuration in new and we can bypass this old credit limit system.
Yeah. So what
Right,
I
Ashish?
should.
Yes.
So what I showed earlier, what are the better settings? So almost everything new here. So all the setting almost new for everything new for the S/4HANA. From the ECC, we did not have all these things in the ECC. We did not have all these settings. Formulas, everything was not available there.
Formula is not there, but
Yeah.
risk management, risk category is there. So
This category is what?
if
So
risk
if
category
you
is
go
there,
with that,
what is the
scroll down.
difference? Yeah, what is
If
the
you
difference
scroll
between
down.
risk class and risk category?
So risk class can be used with the advanced the automatic credit control. So
And risk category is also used for automatic credit control only.
So the telling is here.
No, if you go with the defined automatic credit control, right?
Yeah.
Just execute.
Yeah. So here.
Now this is the old setup in the ECC. Okay, we have the credit control area. Risk category we assign to the customer. Credit group is we assign to the document type, right? And then credit. This setup is I am talking about. It's a old ECC setup.
Yeah.
So is it required in the this setup is because what you in the PPT shown me that risk category get replaced with the risk class, right?
Yeah, correct. Yes, actually, this if you are not active credit management, you're not active automatic credit management, then you can see this option here. This is the old one, so you can use that. So if the new, if you don't want the new SAP by SAP, this here if you deactivate that, you can use that option. This was the S/4HANA credit management. You can deactivate and you can get this old process.
No. That is not the question.
Okay.
That is not the question. Whether if I don't want to deactivate new SAP credit management system, I want to use purely new credit management system, which is coming with FSCM, right?
Correct,
so my question is whether even when I want to use the new credit management system, do I need to do all this setup which is defined under automatic credit control? Or it is optional. I don't want to decide. I don't need to set up.
That is the question. New automatic credit control. You're asking about that one? Yeah,
new automatic credit control. If I want to go with the new credit control procedure of S/4HANA, do I still need to set up the old automatic control area?
So you can
risk
see the
category, risk group, all these, whether I need to maintain or not? That is the question.
So mainly, some of the fields or some of the functions that's available in the old credit management, they removed from the SD model and they can put under this here in the under FSCM. So some of things already there in the old system, they are taken for the S/4HANA also. So it's actually this S/4HANA settings connects both the settings, both the old one as well as the new one. So some of this old was old in the old system, they're taken to the new one also.
So
they both are there.
So as part of this session, we are going with the new process, right?
New because I cannot go to the old one. See, if you go for sales and distribution, the folder itself is not available now.
Yeah,
So again,
but if you go again, can you just click on the define automatic credit control?
okay.
I think that Abhay, the old parameters are not completely there. If you
Yeah, only
just select,
some few are there.
just select that and go to the details. Select anyone. So if you see here, only the derivation. We don't have the horizon here. We don't have the many fields are there that are old sales order, right? The deliveries, all those stuff. So the controls are not there. Only this stuff. So I think it's mandatory here.
Yes,
because what are giving that will show in the beep master. What are showing in the block here, this will reflect in the beep master.
Yeah, but what about the risk category? Where we are going to assign this? Earlier in ECC, where we assign it to the in FD32, right?
So, yeah, here it's again the same thing only. We are credit control area. Yeah, this is a risk category.
Exactly, but where we are going to assign this to now in the customer master or where credit group we assign to
we are defining
order type, right?
Yeah. So once you link this one, your reaction for the credit limit exceeder will come from here only. So we got the SAP credit management. So what are you giving here, like block risk? So what are you giving here? So that
I understand.
Shekhar, this is the definition of risk category. This is the definition of risk category.
Yeah.
If I assign this particular risk category, then my warning system will work like this. But where do I assign this risk category? Is there any field in the BP?
Yeah.
Or like in old system we had FD32. Like there any transaction code is there where I can assign customer, credit control area and risk category, these three things together, whether it is in BP or whether we have a separate transaction code.
So actually,
I saw the risk class there, right? Risk class in the BP.
Because yes, so it can be linked there. So then later, so it was in here. Your risk class is there. Risk class is there.
Where is the risk category then?
Then risk category might be assigned to risk class. Let us see in configuration.
Yeah, maybe that may be the case.
Yeah, it's not linked directly in the beep master. So we'll go next step. So first we'll define this one, we'll go for next step. So here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please do that.
Credit control. So already we got TRGs are there. So now go for new entries. So go for TRGC, credit control area. And this category, I'll take one of the risk category. So actually, you link the, so here should I link the this category. So I link that one.
Do one thing define two. Medium, one is medium and another is the high risk. Then we can put up some more control on the high risk and then we can see the behavior.
So you should get the option here. So I missed some setting. So you link the remote control area of the risk category. So it should be done before this one. I just missed that. Somebody missed that option. So here credit goes different risk categories. So there you missed that one. Credit group. So this category. This classes, then we go for so summer with the risk category assignment. You can check this one. This is category. Okay, I think here we link that. So here, so link the risk category here. So this step was before I missed this different risk categories. So here we are link the categories. So this is this category. Here we have the so new entries. So this category. So it's a basic risk category. So this category should be defined here, linked here. So then you get link here. So this category. So this categories. Go for new entries. Is a category.
I think we can use the existing one. No need. Because it's just a category, right?
So I will copy this one. Copy this one to the TRGC.
Okay, so we have to assign this category to the credit control area. Okay, this is the new change. Okay.
Yeah. Now go to automatic different credit control. So now go for new entries. So credit control area, TRGC. This category. That is. So this one what we are saying now, that is coming here. Then the credit group, some. So again, the credit group. Take one, but still we'll take for sales order.
01, okay.
Yeah, credit control, some description. This one US dollar. So not taking the INR. The US dollar. Not changing yet. Dollar is not changing. So default taking US dollar, I got how to change the INR. It's the US dollar.
I think there is a default setup to have the credit limit in USD only.
Okay.
Then as per document currency, it will get converted into the USD to check the credit limit.
Okay, can you move forward? We'll check in the process. So new entries. So this credit control area. This category. And the group. 01. Some name for this one. I'll give. That one. Then so no credit check, the document content, no credit check, and deviation can give here. Okay, the deviation percentage. So this is the one we can check item check, and this case act as a SAP credit management. A reaction can be so warning or error message, and here take the status block. So it will block the customer in the sales order. So this is the main setting. Is we have the reaction, that is error message, and it will block the sales order. Okay, so settings. These are the settings. You set schedule link to the credit area. We get the options here. So now change the INR now. So this is the setting. So different. Already saw this one. So these are setting for the credit limit. I'm going to get some enhancements. So enhancements are the. So these are setting for the credit control. Okay. So the settings. Now we can go for the checking. So we assign only one risk category to the controlling area. That is this one, 777, high risk sales orders. So you can link all the other categories also. Can link the other category also. So one more thing I told about that pricing condition. That is, what is that? They came under that pricing came under settings, enter settings. So here the pricing procedure, the important one thing is for the main pricing control, price condition type. For example, PR00 in the procedure determination for PR00. So here for PR00 for the main pricing for the condition type, the settings settings that setting and the subtotal link A here. A is so A is let's say so credit price. So this the A should be assigned for the main consider basic consider assign A, that is credit price. So that's a change in the scheme procedure pricing procedure. Link A for the PR00.
But Shekhar, mostly in the pricing procedure, we are checking the net value, right? Maybe the price is there, discount is there, or maybe additional surcharge are there. So whatever will the net value that will come in the that will get charges to the customer, right?
Yeah, but if you are having the credit management, you will update the conditions in the order sales order. So here, so basically it so PR.0, that is subtotal is A. So other option earlier we are usually for the consider we will not use the subtotal. We will use the subtotal only for totals, but here we are using the option the PR.0.
Yeah, but we also have the gross value also, right? If you go with the 100 step.
Gross value is there, yeah. But here we are the.
If we assign there A there, it will work because does it need only condition type or all the?
So only for the considered value. Dot is not there. Only for considered we get assigned that. So this one setting there.
Okay.
So now let's check with on transaction. So this. So if any errors come, we can search from here and find a solution, because so first time in making the peak master, and so we can check that options. So this is setting for credit control area, and credit calculation or credit management. I'll go for BP master. So you take on existing. So okay, first go to the also report also. So go for BP master. So we'll use an already exiting customer. So I'll go for 402. So go for customer number. So 402. So here we'll change the role to the credit manager role. So go for UKM 200 SAP credit management. Here under credit profile, first in the credit profile. Here rules. So this rule we saw in the IMG in the setting. So the rule was we made under. So we made under the main thing. So rule we made here. That is coming there. So rule was created some created rules. So we have the rules here. So we close all this. We made rule somewhere here, so that rule is coming there. So I forgot that's a rule. It's here, the checking rule, not this one. So we made a rating procedure, rating procedure, that we get a rule. So these are the rules. It's the procedure. Not this one. So what are the options are coming there? We have the options. We have also rule. So B to be exist. Okay, it comes under the formulas. So that we saw here. Here, create rule for scoring and credit. This is the option there. So this rule is coming there. This rule is showing there. That's a rule. Take one of the rule here. We'll take the first one. Existing customer business area. So all options are there. So we can configure this in the IMG here. Then configure one rule. So control settings, we have the score. The score we have the validity period. and you get the credit limit. So all the options are there. So other formulas. So we are selecting this one here. Then the value period can enter value period. I'll enter till some future period. And here the option is if you click on this score. So based on the previous sales, you'll get a score here. Previous sales the customer will get a score here. If you click on this one, so it will automatically propose that. So this one is 22. The score 22 because one. So by default, if it is a score, it will take a risk class high default risk because score is only 22. Automatically taking risk classes high default risk. Okay, so to make more documents, your score will change. Whenever you click on the calculator, it will change the score. Okay, so it will automatically taking risk category as high default risk because this category where we made was the risk class we made in the system, the IMG risk class. We made this class. Here this one, create this class. So this coming there. These are the risk class is coming automatically there. Okay, then check rule. So this check rule again we are seeing the IMG here. Check rule. That was in down. It was there. So different checking rules. We can different checking rule like this one. So we can go for statistical or dynamic. So we are making the check for statistical currency or dynamic. You go for 0 and credit group. So it's information purpose only. So this again credit group made under IMG. In the IMG credit group that made under, I think so down there. This one credit group. So you can group the customers according to the credit group in the PEEP master. Select one of the things we'll take as a small meeting customers. The rating procedure. This procedure we saw in the IMG rating procedure. So we saw that here. This is a rating procedure. How the rating is done. So it get the result of ratings. So you get the option here. So that you can take from that. So this and that will display during the reporting. So rating procedure. Take one of the thing. You'll go for first one. A lot of options are there. You take first one. Then rating. You take very good or something. So this is all manual entries, but during the process you can get automatically also. So you go for very good or some option will go for good. The trend we can trend positive. So his credit is going on the positive way or negative way. There you can have constant. So also options are there. So we'll go for positive and valid from date. From today, some future date. The rating was valid for from today till some future period. It's actually external credit information. So this will so according to the external. So actually, what EXT is actually external agencies. So what result we are getting the external agency will enter. We can enter manually. Can enter the rating enter. Can enter manually based on the external score. So we can write to date. Rated on. So those things we can enter those things. When it's ID number we saw in the that can come automatically. So in the setting we had ID number that will come automatically showing the PEEP master. The ID number was somewhere we found the ID number. That was okay. Somewhere it was there. Can so ID number the different rating procedure. So not here. So somewhere is the ID number. I forgot where is that one. not here. Somewhere else we assign the ID number. ID type is there. So that can be entered. If you make the ID number, it will come automatically in the master data. Okay, I think we will check this one later. So the ID number will come from the IMG screen. ID number will come here. Okay, so this for the credit profile. This is for credit profile. So we'll go for, you can see when I entered this rating, it became 36 now. And the rating 2A, it became, the score is 36. When I change the rating here, change to 36. This can change manually. Argument and safety. So we'll follow the system thing. So I default this. Okay, so the setting for the credit profile. So next we go for the credit segment data. Credit segment data. So there you maintain credit segment. So our is TRG, so credit segment. And here rules, so external B2B external rule for existing customers. So here limit not defined, link defined. You can put the credit limit here for limit defined. Next I put some. So we'll go for less. We make a sales order more. So we'll make 10,000 as a limit. So we'll 1 lakh. We'll make the limit as 1 lakh till some future date again. Okay, so enter. So this should be limit should be it's already made. So again, one more thing I found I enter that. So I can go for now. We got the blocked in credit management. So block the if the sales are going beyond the limits, can block here, and block reason can give here, blocking reason. So you can go for like exceeded. Okay, then you enter. You scroll down, you can see that the name of so additional info credit management. You can enter some additional information for the credit control. And here some options are for key figures. So Dunning and all can enter here. Because there's no document showing that. Once you make some document, this will be populated. So it's a KPI, payment behavior, that also. So some information will be there. Based on your lot of transactions, so you can see the information here. Okay. So you can save this and click on save button, it will be saved. This is setting for the credit management, the customer master data, big master data.